flanked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Look at the Jaguars. This side not able to get it done in their home opener. Hoping for some better luck on the road here. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. These guys were winners in Week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories. Warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And this is going to be a rainy one here from Paycor. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted now. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Etienne again. Nice gain there on second down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go, second down. They'll run here following the penalty. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Trayvon Merritt there for the stop. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this step and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Okay, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it until you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Second down carry for Algier. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when he goes against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Pass the 60. Ready.
Again for the first time to Rashawn White. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8. 19 Tiger.
Third and long for him here. There's him holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguars first down.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. ETN gets it on his own read. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Cut out left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jaguars.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
Touchdown,
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Rashad White on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
Ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Again, this is White. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
32, Jones. Complete right side to Washington. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go. Right. Ready, ready.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's go.
First and 10, it's a gift to White. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That was his quarterback's first interception. And you know what? I don't remember my first. Maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cody picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out. And instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. He has this down to the 34. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
On red.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you can see he gets the ball and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Connection made. Travis Etienne. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, here's Sutton. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. And on 4th and 2, they are going for it. They're going to try with Etienne. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And things have gone from bad to worse in their 2 drives. Hopefully the 3rd time's the charm for them. They find some success. Here's Brees on the ground for the first time. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the... Jones looking to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strap. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
19.
Jones. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready? 19-18. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Motioning the tight end now. Lawrence working from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Victoria 70. Rig. Panther 11.
Jones now to throw. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Swamp man's in motion right. Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
How many times do defenders read or react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Nice move. He's got some running room. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain